Now Israel, verse 3, listen to this. Now Israel loved Joseph more than any of his other sons because he'd been born to him in his old age. Now Israel loved Joseph. Parents, don't be talking about I treat my children equally the same way. Sometimes you do, and sometimes you don't. It doesn't mean you love one more than the other. But how many folk can testify sometimes you've had to treat them differently? Children, don't look at your parents. Pastor preaching. Don't be trying to give them the side eye. Don't give them the side eye. Because now, let me just tell the truth. All children don't respond to whippings the same way. You whip some of them, they start laughing. They want a whipping. Whippings didn't do nothing to me. As big as I am, you're going to have to do a whole lot of whipping, amen. But now, how many folk know that if you take certain things away from, you take the phone away, they pass out. You tell them they can't get on social media, they go on a fast. Well, it's not that you love differently, but how many parents can tell the truth? Sometimes you've had to do things a little different because your children were different. It says now, Israel loved Joseph more than any of his other sons. I want you to think about this. Joseph didn't go around campaigning for the favor of Jacob. He didn't go around saying, Daddy, treat me better than everybody else. The favor fell on Joseph because he was born to Jacob in his old age. And not only that, as a sign of the favor, the word says that Jacob made an ornate robe for him. For those of us from Sunday school, we called it a coat of many colors. Now, I want you to just think about it. Here come Joseph, favored of Jacob. Now y'all got to take communion, so don't act all holy sitting there now. So, oh, praise the Lord, no. And he come walking by you. Now, you the sibling. He's got the favor of the father. And he walking by you with this coat on. Because I told him this morning, I think I'd wear the coat every day. I don't care. I'd wear the robe. I don't care if it was dirty or not. Just spray a little cologne on it. I'd put on the robe every day. Because y'all know how we do sometimes. We want folk to know we got stuff they don't have. Oh. Am I talking real over here? Let me talk to the real folks over here. But he's favored. Joseph is favored. But he receives the disdain of his brothers. And saints, we talk a whole lot about favored. We're favored of God. You ask some people, how you doing? I'm blessed and I'm highly favored. I believe in all of that, but sometimes if you're really going to have a lifesaver, you got to put favor in its total perspective because there's blessing in favor. Y'all better hear me now, because favor means to be preferred above others. There's blessing in favor, but there's also a weightiness that comes in favor. See, some of us want God to favor us, but also with the favor, there's a heat that comes with it. Everybody's not going to be glad when God favors you. Everybody in church, how many folks have ever had God to favor you with something? And there were some people you thought who were going to celebrate you, but they actually got mad because you got favor. They actually got mad because you got the promotion. They were shouting for you one day, but as soon as it happened, if something happened to them, they turned the other way. Anybody ever worked on the line line on a job, worked somewhere on a job, and you were working with everybody else, and long as you were in the same position as everybody else was in, everything was good. But the day you got promoted, the day the supervisor saw you doing what you do well, folks that used to be with you, they used to want to go to lunch with you, now they're having meetings about you over in the lunchroom. Let me tell you something. With favor also comes heat. With favor also comes hardship. With favor also comes hate. But if you want the favor, you got to take everything that comes along with it. Sometimes you're favored, and sometimes with that favor, folks are talking about you. Sometimes with that favor, folks are scandalizing your name. But if you want the favor, you also got to take the fire. If you want the favor, you've also got to take the heat. You can't have it one way and not have it the other way. Y'all better say something in this church today. Because when you get favor, you better believe there's some folks who are jealous when you get the favor. Think about Steph Curry. Steph Curry is a favored NBA player. And Steph Curry is unapologetic about his love of the Lord. But Steph Curry also testified about the fact he knows everybody doesn't like the fact that he gives public praise to God. He said so he understands that with his prominence also comes a level of pain. But let me tell you something, Steph Curry ain't nobody gonna shame him out of giving his God public praise. And I don't know about you, every now and again you got to give God some public praise. Every now and again you got to open up your mouth and you've got to bear witness to how good God has been to you. It might not be the most appropriate time. It might not be the time on the program. It might not even be the place. But every now and again when the window opens and you're able to say something for Jesus, anybody know what I'm talking about? Because many of us know if it wasn't for Jesus, we wouldn't have an economy. If it wasn't for Jesus, we wouldn't have shelter. If it wasn't for Jesus, we wouldn't have a car. If it wasn't for Jesus, we wouldn't have no insurance. Because sometimes you just got to give him public praise and just handle the scrutiny that comes along with it. Anybody ever gave God praise at work and you know you might be but all you begin to think about the goodness of Jesus and something welled up in your spirit and you tell, I don't know about you, but I know God's been good to me. Every now and again you've got to put a little Jesus in the crack just so that somebody knows greater is he that's in you than he. You know, I was thinking about all of this Facebook commentary that was going on after Aretha's funeral. People just saying all kinds of things on Facebook. Just saying it because they could. And somebody said, I don't know why they asked Jennifer Hudson to sing. I don't know why Ariana Grande was on the program. And I don't know why they got Jennifer Hudson to play Aretha in the biopic. I replied to one little thing. Because I don't usually do too much of that. I said, they were favored. Because if they would have called me to sing, what y'all want me to sing? Bridge over troubled water. I don't know all the words, but I do know surely God is able. Y'all want me to sing respect? Give me that microphone. Because let me tell you, so when you favored, you're favored. And you ain't got to argue with nobody about your favor. You ain't got to try to prove nothing to nobody about your favor. You ain't got to try to push nobody. You just operate in your favor. And if they don't like it, that's tough. But let me tell you something. Call my name. Call me and I'm going to step up. And I'm going to, why? Because sometimes when you just operate in your favor, God will open up windows of opportunity for you.